24-year-old extreme eater passed away during a live stream of a 10-hour mukbang food binge after her stomach ripped open. Pan Xiaoting.
Oh my god, what is that? First of all, is that easy to accomplish? Because I definitely have seen mukbang creators. One definitely comes to mind, this guy. Like, how is he still cooking and a homegirl gets her freaking stomach split open like it's, you know what, let me stop there. I'm not trying to get age restricted. What's up? My name is Marshall. Welcome to my basement where we go over TikTok drama that's happened throughout the week. And no, today I do not have drama for you about Nikocado avocado here, unfortunately. The other day, this TikTok actually came across my FYP.
I just read about this mukbang content creator named Pan Xiaoting, and she is Chinese, and she lost her life on a live stream.
Okay, like, why did you need to tell us that?
10-hour long live stream on July 14th, where she, in a single sitting, consumed over 22 pounds of food.
That literally answers my question. I don't think Nikocado has ever done that. I don't know how long his videos go, but I'm pretty sure they're not 22-hour long streams of him just straight funneling food into his body. Oh my goodness, like, there has to be a moment in time where you're just like, okay, I'll stop. I have to stop. Like, I physically cannot, there's no way for it to go. Like, it has to exit, right? I have to digest this. It has to exit. Like, there's nowhere for this to go. I'm not a literal balloon. I can't just expand because there's something in there. And if I am like a literal balloon, if I expand too much, I'm gonna burst. And apparently, Jesus Christ, that's exactly what happened to poor Xiaoting here.
And it caused a tear in her stomach lining. She had recently undergone treatment for stomach bleeding for the same reason. And China passed.
So you're telling me this woman literally had an episode or went to the hospital for this exact, well, maybe not this exact reason, but it was getting there and maybe it was bleeding because of that. Who knows? But there was intestinal bleeding, right? There was already an issue in her gut and she didn't have a gut feeling, I guess, because her gut was on the brink of dying out on her, but I digress. She never thought to maybe just stop, like maybe do maybe do like a 10-hour stream instead of a 22-hour stream. Like, the money couldn't have been that much. The money and attention can't be worth your life. Surely, right?
Passed legislation in 2021 against mukbang content. You're not allowed to over order at restaurants. You're not allowed to over consume and put it on the internet. So to get around this, Pan would live stream all of her mukbangs. And I know there's been a lot of talk about concern for certain content creators around this field and just like general concern over this being a trend. But it's absolutely terrifying and wild that we have now seen our first mukbang related death.
Yeah, that's another thing. Apparently she did it on live, like well, obviously, I mean, it happened live, right? We're just talking about, I'm an idiot, right? So anyway, I'm sure there were underage people that had to see that. And unfortunately, there's no coming back from that. Once you see that, you can't take that back. That
happened during a literal live stream. So scary and so sad. Have you heard of this yet? Have you seen it?
Why are you asking me? So like, you're making a video about it and then you're saying, have you heard of this yet? Yeah, I just heard of it. You just told me. Are you like dense? I've searched everywhere. They must have scrubbed like any evidence of her doing like the mukbang, and I would say, you know, SH basically, because that's what this is. That's what she did. And she's unalive because of it. So it's definitely SH at this point. There's no clips or anything of Xiaoting eating, but this is the best that I got.
Chinese influencer Pan Xiaoting dies while participating in live eating challenge of 10-hour food.
So yeah, as you can see here, she's like, oh my god. Got some noodles here. I don't know what that flan is. Got some cake. They keep cutting back to these noodles. I know. Bro, and just to think that like somebody's literally like just funneling food into their face is just, I don't know. I can't ever do that. It's just like, it's too much. There has to be a way. There has to be like a stop. Like your body is telling you stop at some point. And I hate to do it to you, but the best explanation that I have is one that comes from the Daily Mail. So let's see what their take is on this.
Mukbang food binge after her stomach ripped open. Pan Xiaoting was known for streaming her marathon eating challenges, often eating for hours at a time. She passed away after devouring 10 kilograms.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's just like looking at somebody eat food that close up, and second of all, it looks raw, and I'm all for, like, you know, sushi and ahi tuna and tartar and, you know, things of that nature, right? I'm cool with that. That's fine. Those are delicious. Not just to me, but subjectively, they're very delicious. But look at her face, bro. It's covered in sauce. Like, is this really entertaining? You're literally watching somebody 10 kilograms of food. Why are we watching this? Are you secretly hoping that she has her demise in front of you one of these days? That can only be like the reason why people watch people like Nigakado Avocado for example. Like, you have to just secretly be jealous of how much money they're getting for just eating and stuffing their face, and probably taking advantage of at least if you're in America, disability, because surprise surprise, you definitely there's some good things that we help you with here with our healthcare system if you are handicapped, because I mean, rightfully so.
Kilograms of food, which included chocolate, chicken fingers, and seafood, which according to reports,
bro, the Daily Mail did her so bad. Like, you're just like, this is the whole like close-up. You've been on this close-up for like 8 seconds now, just of her sloppy face, sloppily eating this and like slurping it in her mouth. Like, come on.
Her abdomen.
I mean, maybe that's all they had. Oh my God, what is this? I thought this was like raw meat, but it looks like it could be like some type of burrito or something. I have no clue what this is. It is not appetizing. And also, where did all this sauce go? All the sauce from the food is on her fingers and on her face. Like, how does that even happen?
Visibly deformed.
Oh man, what a terrible way to go. But I mean, she went the way that she wanted to go, doing the thing that she loved, right? What better way to go if you were her? How would you want to go, right? If you answer that question, you're already proving that, you know, that's a better way to go than any random way. And she went to the hospital the day before. She had intestinal bleeding. The doctor told her. Still, the day, I don't know if it was a day later or not, I forget. But after that, her stomach busted open. She knew what she was doing. She continued doing it for whatever reason, we'll never know. And for that, it cost her one of the most precious things that we only get one of, as far as we know. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, Basement Dweller, Gremlin if you made it all the way to the end. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Memberships are out, $2.99 to watch videos earlier than the general public, and $4.99 to play video games with me, but brainstorm on content ideas. You know, I say this all the time, but even if you just like say, hey, can we like play video games in the comments, I'll more than likely just like drop you the gamer tag. So it is what it is. I'm pretty flexible. I'll see you next time.